Hi guys, Sarah here from BudgetSavvyDiva. So I have an antique haul for you guys today. My favorite antique store called Curiosities had a anniversary sale, so everything in the store pretty much was 25% off. So I went a little crazy. I went 3 times in 2 days to buy everything, and I'm going to show you. So most of the items that I buy are for my recipes. I'll put a link below. I've done over 800 recipes. I love to cook, and I make them, I publish them, and the pictures I want to look kind of unique, so I go out and buy a bunch of stuff that fits my style, and because they're my recipes, it fits together. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I bought. The first thing that I bought is right over there, and it is like a bird, like bath, I want to say, but if you didn't know, I have a cat, Watson, and yeah, he always sits like that, like a little person, and he loves watching the birds outside, so I'm going to take that and make it into a bird feeder for him, and I think he'll like it. I currently have a bird feeder out there and he loves it, so I think that will be a nice little treat. Alright, so then the next thing I got was something, because everything like in the store was 25% off, so I've been waiting on these canisters. They were $38 and I was like, oh, I really want them, but $38 is out of my price range, so I finally picked them up, and they're breakable, so please don't break. So I have, again, I cook a lot, so in the kitchen I have my flour, salt, you know, sugar sort of thing, and I just have these red containers which I've had for a couple of years and they work okay, but I wanted something more my style, so I ended up picking up these vintage, sorry for the noise, vintage containers, and they're all a little bit different. So there's this one, again, that one's for the flour, and then I have this one for like sugar or coffee. It doesn't really indicate like which one's which. Some of them have like flour, sugar, coffee, that sort of thing. I'm just going to put these down. And then I have another one, and I like that some of them had kitties on it. So I really been like wanting these so much, and I was so happy when they were there. When I first like ran in, that was the first thing I went to when the sale started, and I didn't see them where they were always, and I was going, oh no, someone bought them already, and no, she had just moved them. So it's really cool about the place I go to called Curiosities. I'll put the link below, as it's like 60 different vendors, so things are always changing. So then there's this little one. So again, $38, and then there was a 25% discount. So the next thing I bought, behind me you can see there was a little picture. If you followed me on Instagram, I'll put the link below. I picked up this kind of unique ceramic that somebody had painted on the inside, and I picked up another one of his. She had brought in all these different pictures, this one vendor, and I picked up one which was a spring scene, and I decided to pick up the winter one because I loved it so much, and I think I picked it up for about $7. And it says right behind, it says Jamar, copyright 1950. I tried to look it up and I didn't find anything, but still, I think that's really cute, and then it's a winter scene. Though I'm a little over winter here, I am very glad that spring is here. I picked up a light switch little cover. I thought this was really pretty, and it's going to go right behind there, and I think it fits my style a lot. Maybe I should clean it up a little bit, but I kind of like the matte finish. This is so cute. So I've been looking at this little guy for, I would say, about a month now. It's in one of the little areas, and I decided to buy it when it was 25% off, and it's going to be going into my bathroom because my bathroom is like owl themed, but I also have squirrels and stuff. So there we go with that, this little picture. I don't know any history about it, I just thought it was cute. I picked up this holder. I don't think I'm going to paint it. I kind of want to, but I thought it would be perfect to put on the wall and have a few of my teacups. So there we go with that. And I think this was like maybe $9 to start with, so it was, you know, a little bit less. I really like it. And it's really heavy too. Alright, so then the next thing I got were linens. Again, because I do so many recipes, I do 5 a week, and I like to use different linens. So I picked up this one. There's 2 birds, and I can kind of use it different ways. There's 2 different birds, and I really like it. So this is going to be used soon. So this one's going to my parents' house. Most of my items go to my parents' house. My dad has set up this whole little thing for me where I can have different bins for different items, and I love it because it's so much fun to go through. And then I picked up another linen, and this is just a guy skiing. I don't really know why I picked it up, but I really like the blue border. And if you have utensils over it, you kind of can't really see it, but I thought, like, you know, you can fold it up and it would just be this color. So I thought it worked. And then I picked up, I think this was originally $10. It is a whole packet of different linens. There's doilies in there. And last time I picked this up, it ended up being really awesome. A lot of different colors. And I like that this is going to be a lot of different textures to use for my site. And then I went a little crazy with salt and pepper shakers because they are my favorite thing in the world. Really love these salt and pepper shakers. I know nothing about them. They don't have any markings, but I thought they were really, 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 really cute. I'm going to just put them back in the original box. Don't want them to break. Then the next thing I bought, I think these ended up only being like $1. And it's these blue salt and pepper shakers. There are some markings on them, but I just thought it was going to be really cool because when I take the pictures, I like to have something in the background kind of out of focus. So either it can be like this sort of style out of focus, or it can actually have pictures. And I think they're supposed to be Rembrandt, if I'm not mistaken. And then he already likes it. Alright, the next thing I got are salt and pepper shakers. They're really small, which is really awesome because I tend to have the problem, well, it's not my problem, it's just my style of photography I've kind of fallen into. I've taken pictures of my recipes really, really close to the actual product, and so I don't really get a lot of the background, so I kind of need smaller salt and pepper shakers. So that's why I bought these, and these are so pretty. They are painted with little blue flowers and gold tops. There's no marking to these either, but I just thought they were so beautiful and would go with any of my blue plates. And they have a little pink in them, so they could even go with one of my pink plates. And then I picked up a creamer. Again, I just need stuff for the background that would be interesting and would fit. So if I'm not using salt and pepper shakers, I could use a creamer. And again, this is like really, really, really pretty pink. And I love the gold because the gold goes with a lot of the vintage plates I bought with the gold rim so that they would fit well together. Another creamer that I got, I don't remember the prices of everything, but everything I was buying was under $10 to start with, and then in addition to the 25% discount. Alright, the next thing I got was this creamer. I just think it was really, really, really pretty. And even if I took a picture like that, it almost looks like a teacup, but it actually has a strainer on it, and I really love it. It's a nice, I want to say it's like a porcelain, but I think it's probably bone china. So there we go with that. I thought that was really, really, really pretty. And that is for that box. I'm going to get the next box. And I think actually that's it. I bought a lot though. Alright, so the next thing I got was a book, Soldiers of Fortune. And why I bought this is I'm slowly collecting old books that are older than 100 years, and I like this one. This was from 1897, and I am slowly reading these books before bedtime because it's really important that you're not looking at screens right before bed, and so I read like a chapter from these books, and I just really like it. I haven't started this one yet though. I have 2 other books to go through before I start that one. So remember when I said I bought that little painting and then I bought another painting? This one is kind of in the same style. Again, it's from the same guy. And it's more like actually like a picture frame. And this is a nice spring scene. And I really, really like it. So I pretty much bought out everything this guy had in that little area. So I really like that. Again, it started under 10 and I kind of just went from there. Alright, the next thing I bought was a doily. I think this ended up being less than $1. And I just thought it was nice intricate work to go with more of the things I need. And then I bought this. It's a really pretty plate. I didn't buy many plates because I have a lot of plates on hand. I was trying to look for more things in the background, but I really like, it almost looks like it has moonstone in it in terms of the colors. Like if you move it on the sides here, it's not like just a white, it's like it changes, you see? So I really like that. I'm trying not to break. thing. It's all okay. It's all okay. And then the next thing I got were new coasters. There. So I think there's like 6 coasters, and that's for my room. We have similar coasters in the living room. And then I got these guys. This is probably the cheapest I bought anything for. And they were salt and pepper shakers that were originally like $1.25, and then with the discount it became less. I'm not good at math, so if you figure $1.25, 25% off, then you win. Alright, and then I got a set of a creamer. And again, this is totally my style. It is this kind of print. I have a lot of blue plates and red plates just like this, so it's really pretty. And this actually cost the most out of anything. It was a set of 2 pieces, and it cost $17 to begin with. I do remember that because I was like, do I buy it or not? And I was like, oh, it's going to go well with so many of the things that I have. And then this is, I think, like for sugar. Again, it's marked. And then I have 2 more things, and then I have one thing to show you. And so I think it was my mom who, maybe it was Eric who brought up the idea, maybe I could use like napkin rings as a little bit change of my scenery for my recipes. So I got these 4 napkin rings, and they're little animals, and I just thought they were really cute. So that's a duck, and this is a little bunny. So I could even take a picture of it like straight forward and it would work. Or I could use it as a napkin ring. And then a little piggy. I love pigs. And then a little rooster. So that works. Like make chicken nuggets, and then I take a picture of that in the background of the recipe. Again, you can like check out all my recipes below, and then you can see these stuff actually in pictures. And then one of the favorite things I got, is this. It's like a cake, why can't I think? It's like a cake utensil. Spoon the cake and then it works. Sorry, but it would be really pretty against pretty much anything, even like a casserole. I was thinking more or less, because I do like a casserole almost every single week, and I really like that it's matte, so I can take a picture of it, because if anything's too reflective, it's really hard to edit out. And I basically do casseroles all the time, so this is perfect for that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, so one of the things that they have are classes, and if you follow their Facebook page, which I'll have a link below, you can go to the classes, and most of the classes are $10, but this one was free because of the anniversary. And so I made a little terrarium. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it already. And my little scene, I know it's reflective, so it's really hard to see, but I have like this little sheep, and then it has the little rocks, and then right here is the moss that's growing. Let me open it up so you guys can see it better. So the moss is growing. So all I have to do is like spritz water once or twice a week, and then it's all good to go. So that was a lot of fun. So I got to get that out of going to the antique store 3 times, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully you like this haul. I know I showed a lot of stuff and it's super long, but I would love to know if you could comment what you liked best, because I would like to know like what you thought I did really well on. I think my personal favorite, if I had to choose, would probably be, my paintings. I really like them, and everybody I show, they're like, oh, that's nice, but I am like, this is like so cool. I love it. So, you know, my taste is much different than my family's. So I would love to know what you like best. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and bye guys, and see you later.